offer exclusively for our DealZign customers, DealZign. DealZign is our brand new special offer and deals platform that will let you run any type of offer for your own business and for clients. In this special offer today, we're including full client rights and unlimited campaigns and a massively valuable package of bonuses. So let's take a quick look through the features now and the benefits, how DealZign can help you in your business and how you can quickly get started today. So first up, DealZign is a cloud platform where you log in and set up special offers that you can run for yourself or for clients. And these special offers can be limited by number of units sold or by time. You log into DealZign, you create everything you need, including adding your video, your custom backgrounds, your designs, everything you need. You plug in your PayPal information or link to any external shopping cart you want, and you set it all up. There's lots of automated features that make creation of these deals super fast, super easy, and completely hands-free. So this is the overview of what you get included in DealZign. I'm going to jump into the app and give you some demos then in a second. So you have a built-in image library of thousands of images, which will help you set up really cool branded deals with custom backgrounds and everything you need. It has direct DealZign integration, so you can add your DealZign graphics directly inside DealZign where you need to. You can have video backgrounds on your campaigns, which is cool for getting people's attention. You can use a custom image upload and embed, so you can add any images you want, not restricted to what you might find in our library or in DealZign. We've got built-in PayPal integration, so you can just add your PayPal account email, it'll build the button and do all the redirect for you. Or you can use a custom payment processor and add your checkout link for another cart or another platform. You can set the sales for your special offer to be limited to a certain number. So if you want to sell 100 licenses for a piece of software, you can set that up and the app will automatically track those and it will count down when each one sells and give people feedback on that on the page. So it's great for limited offers and great for client things as well, in particular for things like restaurants if they can only seat a certain number of people or whatever. You can set up your deals to be time limited, which is obviously a great way to do it for things like Black Friday, where you don't want to limit the number but just make it operate around one day. So once the countdown expires, you can make the deal perform automatically. It can either expire and do nothing, or it can give a pop-up with a message telling people the deal is expired, or you can make it redirect to a URL of your choice. Next up is deal chaining. This is where you can use the system's automatic timers and redirect to completely hands-free, make it go to a new deal when one deal expires. This is great. You could have a page on your site, put every one of your products on a different deal, and then just set it up so the timers all are spaced out and they can automatically cycle through the different deals you have. It's a great evergreen way to keep deal sales running and coming in. We've got a built-in box for your terms and conditions where you can add those, like limited of one sale per customer, things like that there. And you can customize everything that happens in with the message that displays when the deal expires as well. A really cool feature is real-time expiration. I will show you this. If you're on the page, when the counter goes to 0, the page will change, it will redirect, the message will appear, it will no longer be for sale. This is very important for kind of trusting people, knowing that you mean what you say with your deals, and no other app that I've seen has that there feature. You can customize all the styles with just different color pickers and WYSIWYG editor. You've got detailed analytics on people who've clicked through your deals and if they've checked out or not, and you can see all the transactions, and you've got built-in payment status as well. So that's the features. We're going to jump into the software now, give you an overview of how it works and show you some real deals in action, and then I'll tell you about the bonuses you get, and then you can sign up, get your hands on a copy and get started. So this is the dashboard you get when you log in. Mine looks slightly different because I'm in the admin section here, so some of these don't apply to you, but I've set up some test campaigns here, selling software, one for clients, etc. And these are real campaigns that I've run in the past. So we've one here for my GDPR software, so I'm just going to open that up so you can see what it looks like. So there's the deal. Everything you see here is created in DealZign. We've got the structure here, we've got our normal price, we've got our discounted price, and it tells you the current price then. At the top we've added a video, and I've added a bullet list of the features that are in the deal, and down here I've added the software box and all the custom info for the deal, and as you can see here it's got an automatic timer counting down, and people would just click this to buy and that would take them to PayPal. And the cool thing as well is it works perfectly on mobile. If I go into mobile mode, you can see everything resizes perfectly, it reacts perfectly to mobile, and that's very important because your mobile traffic is going to be very, very high as well. So check out another deal now, one I ran I have set up here as a test one. This will be like for a client. Let's pause the video. This is set up for a nightclub, 2-for-1 entry, and we've limited this to only 100 sales, and you can see we've got a new box down here. This will automatically update when each one sells, and we've customized the entire style of this, everything as well. And then we've got our terms and conditions box down here, just saying 1 purchase per customer, but you can add anything you want in there. One I set up then is for my contest engine white label. You may have seen this before, and this is like set up as a software sale. So I've got my video, my custom background, all the custom information we need here. I've limited this one to 100, and you see this test one we've set it up so 15 have sold, there's 85 left, and there's a little red progress bar here showing how many are gone, how many are left. We've got our countdown timer, all our descriptions, and then we've added some more stuff here. I've added an image of all the features at the bottom of this one. Next up is another software one, similar kind of layout again, and just showing you this to give you an idea of how customizable the look and style of all this stuff is and how flexible it is for you. So those are some demo campaigns. You can see those below on the sales page and check them out in detail for yourself. So now to go through the features and everything that the software does, how you can start using it in your business. So we'll just start off talking about the dashboard. You log in and you're presented with a similar dashboard to this. You want to have the admin settings, obviously that's my admin account. It tells you when you created your deal and the title. You can just type here, click here and type a new one to change that if you want, so it's easy to do. You can see the current status, you can see how many people have clicked through to it, you can edit it, you can clone the full deal, you can get your embed code, which is just copies a little bit of JavaScript, and like so, 1 line of code. I'll paste it into your own site so you can use your own URL. You click on links, that gives you the payment redirect link, so you can get that, the link for the campaign, or just open it in a new window. You can click in then to payments, and it will show you any live payments that have happened for that campaign. Obviously that's a test campaign, so no live ones. I made a few clicks in here. You can see now we've got, this one's got 15 sales here already. Tells you how many people have clicked through and so on. So you get full stats for everything that is in your campaign. Now we click into one of these other stats ones here. This is more visitor stats and tells you where they are, how many people have hit the page, etc. And then you can just delete one as well if you're not using it. So let's go in and edit our contest engine campaign. This is one of my apps, so I've set it up here. So you add your title, you give it a short URL, and you'll notice here this is one of the features. We use DealZign.io as the URL for the app. So this is completely unbranded. Nobody's going to know it's DealZign. If you're running apps for clients, it will be just a DealZign.io URL. They won't know it's DealZign. They won't be able to just find the software and buy it themselves. That's important. We can set up our background color here, which is the color picker. We can choose an image from the image library, all these different images built in. Or you can just add a URL here, and then you can set up what way you want the background to perform. Or you can add a YouTube video URL here, and then there'll be a video background that will just loop. Next up is your video settings. So I've added my sales video. I've set up the width and the height. I've made it autoplay, and you can turn the controls off and on. You can add a border. You can turn the features list off and on. So if you look at the GDPR campaign, the features list, you can turn that off and on. So if I turn it on here, I just start typing it down here, and you choose your icon and your color, and I'll show you that in the other campaign in a second. Next up, you add your title. I've just made it nice, simple, red bold text, but you can add anything you want in here. You could add, custom HTML if you want. You can add images, you can add videos, whatever you choose. Next up, we've added our software box in the description of the deal, and we've customized our background color. Now we've set up our price, so you add on your normal price, then the current price you're selling for, and the app will automatically calculate the discount. So you can see here it's $100 off. It automatically does that for you, so nice little feature. For payment type, I've set it as PayPal. You can set it to a custom URL if you want, and then that can be just going to whatever checkout page for other software. We've set up our delivery URL for the software, and then we've set up our deal box, so you can choose all the different things you see here. You can customize all the different colors, everything else. It's all just done with like little color pickers, very simple and easy to do. Now we get down to the deal type. Lots of different deals you can use. You can completely unlimit it. You can limit it to a maximum number of sales only, or you can make it a minimum number of sales. Now this one works where you want to encourage people to buy and group buy. It's like the Groupon principle. So you say if 20 people buy, we will release this at this price. So the way this works is if you set to a minimum number of sales, 20 people buy. Once the 20th person buys, then you deliver the software or whatever it is you're selling. If the number doesn't buy, then you'll have to refund those people. But the idea is they would spread the word to their friends and get them buying and signing up, so that'll help increase your sales. Next thing, more color pickers. You can set up your date, time, and this one's very cool because this is constant. It runs off the server time. A lot of these deal apps, and you may not notice this, they're gonna run off the person's local time. So it's say it's 2 p.m. here now. It's 9 a.m. in New York. So if I set my timer to expire at 2 p.m., it's going to be expired here where I am in Ireland, but in New York there'll be 5 hours left. So if someone just messes with the clock setting on their computer, they're going to be able to sneak through the deal, and that's a big issue if you're selling like something that has limited seats, or you don't want to sell too many. So we've developed this to work off the server time, and it tells you the server time here. So you just use this to calculate what's happening. Then you can set up more colors. The main content here, I've added that image. Now you can set up your expiry event. What do you want to happen when it expires? So you want this to be hands-free. You don't want to manually have to go in at a certain time and shut it down. So you can make it hide the countdown, sales count, and just block purchases. You can make it go to another URL, which is the deal chaining thing I refer to, or you can make it display a custom message when the timer expires. And I'm going to give you a demo of these in action now in a second. Then you get your terms and conditions, then custom header and footer code. So you can add you could add a live chat, you can add retargeting code, whatever you want. Next up, we've got an exit pop-up. Yes, we have built that in, and I'll show you it in one of the campaigns now. And the content for that. Next thing is the custom text. So this will be useful if you sell like in the Spanish market or the French market or whatever. If you say edit text snippets, you can edit the language and all of these to be in whatever language you choose. So that's useful for people from non-English speaking countries. So let's go up here now, and I'm going to show you the deal chaining effect. So we've got our timer now. It's currently just coming up to 9. Let's refresh it. It's coming up to about 9 a.m. So it's 9:04. So I'm going to set this just to a little bit in the future today, and we can watch this happening in real time. So you can see exactly how these features work. So we're going to say 9:0, and we'll set this one up to when it expires. We'll make it redirect to another deal. So I'm going to save this now. So I go back to this deal now.